again. So I just had a look at my hair, and I have to say I've been caught in the rain twice today, and as you've probably noticed, it's grown really long over lockdown, but a couple more weeks and it's going to be cut. I haven't had such long hair for such a long time. So very quickly now, update on what is happening with my massage. So as most of you who receive this newsletter are my massage clients who I've missed all my lovely chats with you. I've just had a meeting with, well, not so much a meeting, but hold on, I need to get that piece of paper as well. I've just had a live with my federation, who's a really good federation. They've been lobbying the government, and in fact over lockdown I've changed federations because this one has been so much better, constantly updating us and giving us good advice, whereas my old one was just, it wasn't great. Anyway, so there's loads of things that I have to do, and I will be doing in the next few weeks. Daily checklists. I have to do a COVID risk assessment, which will be displayed. I have to change my consultation forms to put in the new COVID questions that are going to have to stay there for now. So there's lots that I've got to do, and I have to be honest with you, I haven't actually stopped working. I have worked every single day of this lockdown, either doing bits for this or bits for the website, or just, and apart from all the voluntary work I've been doing, I really haven't actually sat and had a breather. Or I've had one day on my birthday I took a day off. But I have been busy, even like today, Sunday, I haven't stopped. I don't stop, but I'm enjoying it. So I do feel like I've carried on working. Okay, so I'm just filling you in on the latest updates as of, what is the date today? The 28th of June. So I have to remove everything from the room, pretty much everything, because after each client I am going to have to completely clean the room. And it's not a bad thing. I think a lot of these things that are coming in aren't going to be bad things. I want a couple of changes I'm going to have to make. I don't have a lidded bin at the moment, so I am going to have to get a lidded bin. Actually, I do have the lid for the bin, I just never used it, so that's fine. I also have to have a laundry bin with a lid, because after each client I have to completely strip down the bed, which I didn't do. I used to use paper towel, and that's not good enough anymore, so it's a complete strip down of everything. So loads and loads of laundry, but it'll be fine. I have to keep the windows open in between. I've got 30 minutes between each client, so the windows have to be open. If I can't keep the windows open during your session, which come autumn isn't going to be very nice, then I can keep the door open. So I can keep the main door shut to our therapy space, and just my room open, which will be fine. I possibly will alternate between rooms. I might not always stay in the little room, so I might do the little room, my normal massage room, and then leave my 30 minutes and then do another client. I'll go on to tell you why in a minute, and then go back in, so I can kind of alternate which room I use, and that gives that room time then to completely air, sorry, that's my emails coming in, completely air, and gives me really a lot of time to clean everything down. So actually ventilation and time I'm spending with a client is more important than PPE. That's the latest news. And I have to say it's changed maybe 4 times, but I think this is going to be the last change pretty much. Drinks, I can't offer you drinks, I'm afraid. You have to bring in your own. However, if you do bring in a water bottle, you can fill it up with water. They've asked us to use disposable cups, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to add to the waste to the environment. So please bring your own water bottle in. I will buy a big pack of small water bottles, I think, just in case people want to purchase one that way. If you're pregnant, you're considered no higher risk anymore, so you're not classed as vulnerable. But yeah, most important things are the ventilation and the time. So they're saying 45 minutes hands-on, so maximum amount of time in my room is 60 minutes, and that's maximum, which is, I used to always go over. So we have to keep chatting to a minimum. So I know for a lot of you, we do have a really good chat. and that's part of, I think, our relationship. So what I am saying, what they have advised and what I'm agreeing to, and I think is a really good idea, is that the day before your appointment, I'm going to email you or phone you, and we are going to have a chat about why you're coming in. Obviously, I mean, for most of you, I know why you're coming in, but anything that needs to be written on the form will be done the day before. So there will be no chatting about, you know, what I need to do. I'll know it before, so you can literally come in, strip off, get on the bed, and save possibly that 10 minutes of chat. So you will get exactly the same amount of time with me as you used to do. I'm not going to cut my session times down, but it literally is, 60 minutes maximum in my room, and 45 minutes hands on. So it's literally just come in, do what we need to do, minimum talking, absolutely minimum talking. So that's why I am going to do a consultation briefly before the day before, and we can have our chat the day before. It might be the evening before when I'm not at work, or in between clients during the day. That we will work out. So that was that. You do not have to wear masks unless you want to. You do not have to wear masks. I'm not obliged to ask you to wear a mask, but if you would like to wear a mask, you can. I have to wear a visor, but I don't have to wear a mask. Now, if I allow you in that room for more than the allotted time, I have to wear a mask. So for me, let's keep that time down. So I know some of you like an hour and a half, but it's just not going to happen at the moment. We have to keep to a 60-minute appointment, and as quick as we can in and as quick as we can out. When you come in, all your clothes have to go into a laundry bag. What I'm going to do is probably get you to pop, not your clothes, sorry. Your clothes will go into a bag, and then you will take your clothes out of that bag. And for each client, I have to renew that bag, so that bag is just for you and your clothes. And then everything that you've touched has to be wiped down, and any bedding has to go has to be washed immediately. You have to be aware that payment, online payments only, but if you would like to pay cash, it needs to be put into an envelope and handed to me that way. So no counting money out. Remember, my prices have gone up, so it's £55 for the hour and £30 for half an hour. I'm not, obviously can't do any 90-minute appointments at the moment. You have to be aware that contact and trace. So if I have to alert, so if there's an issue with me or my husband, because we're the only two in the house, if either of us get the virus, I have to alert, I can't remember who it is, but there's someone I have to alert. I have written it down somewhere. I have to alert them and tell them, our government health protection team, who has been in my room in the last 7 days, if that happens to me. If I have a client who reports they've had the virus, I again have to do that. So you have to be aware that I will have to give them, I'm legally obliged to give them your details. So this will, with the GDPR and what have you, they've actually relaxed the laws while this is going on, that I am obliged to do that, but I have to legally let you know that, and it will go down on my consultation forms, and I will be reassuring you of that. That is, I will only be giving out your information if somebody tests positive. So we're hoping that doesn't happen, but that is always a possibility. So I need to let you know that. Fans, I'm not allowed to use a fan. However, if I open that door and I have the fan in the next room going, so it is recirculating air, that is allowed. I have to check in with you 7 days after your treatment to make sure you are healthy. And I have to rely on you to be honest with me, as I will be with you. If I become unwell, I will be honest with everybody and contact everybody and say what's happened. I am not to take your temperatures. I don't have to take your temperatures. That's apparently beyond my scope. I'm not allowed to do that, which is fine. And I think that's it. Don't have to wear aprons, mask only if I feel I need to, for my protection and your protection. And the very last thing is we will not be going back to massaging until we are at a level 2. So realistically, that could be August or September, because the next review is the 21st of July. So I think I can't. I know everyone wants an appointment, and I have to be realistic and think that I think I can safely say I'll be going back in September. My issue is that I have got 3 weeks holiday planned with my family in Malta for August, and gosh, I'm going to get emotional. I'm sorry. And because I haven't seen them, I'm planning to take that holiday if I can. I'm going to take that holiday if I can because I haven't seen them, and my youngest granddaughter has been extremely ill, not with COVID, with something else. So I am going to go on a holiday for those 3 weeks if the government say it's safe for me to go, and if everything is okay. They have been self-isolating themselves, so I feel very safe to go over there. Malta has had, as we speak, I think 7 deaths. They contained it right from the beginning. So as the government have just said, we are allowed to fly, and I will leave it up until the week before. Sorry about that little emotional outburst. I will leave it till the week before to make that decision. But if I can go, then I will go, because I strongly feel I need to go and see my daughter and my mother and my granddaughters out there. So that wipes out August, but I will be back for the last week of August, and I will be here for the last week of July. So there is a chance that I can work those 2 weeks if I don't have to quarantine, and if I have obviously remained safe, which I'm going to. I have no intentions of leaving my daughter's house and doing anything I shouldn't be doing. So hopefully, definitely back. This morning they said possibly end of August, which just feels awful that I haven't massaged for that length of time. But I am still doing online consultations. I have been helping a lot of people. And now I have the membership site up. I've got copious amounts. So what I've been doing is making loads of videos for people, and they're all on the membership site now. So yeah, I think that's everything I need to tell you. I apologise again for that little emotional outburst. It's been very difficult. I've found lockdown very difficult, being away from my family, and especially for my youngest daughter, who's had to cope on her own because her partner goes to sea during the summer, and having her little one in hospital has been quite difficult, and she was very, very, very poorly. So it's a very worrying time. Anyway, lots of love to you all. I hope it's been easier me doing it in a video rather than typing. That would have just been so much for you guys to read, and it's unfair. So any questions, please do contact me. If you want to book in as of September, please do. If you are desperate for an appointment and you want me to see if I can squeeze you in, if they allow me to, then please, I have got a list already, but I will gladly add you to that list. I think I'm allowed to do 4 clients a day, I think they've said. They were saying only treat every other day, but I think that's gone now. I think we can treat every day. And I think it's only 4 clients a day, so vastly reduced to what I'm used to, but I will attempt to squeeze everyone in. If it means for that going back period that I work 6-7 days, literally just to tide over, then that's what I might do for a little while. It's not something I'm planning to do. I am planning to work less, not more. I've enjoyed having my evenings to myself, and I've enjoyed having a couple of days to just do things like cleaning and be on top of life in general. I've actually found it quite a positive experience, all of this. Anyway, waffling on, and this was meant to be quick, and it's 15 minutes. Anyway, lots of love to you all, and hopefully see you all very soon. If not, definitely see you in September.